I'm sick. Yeah, I pre-recorded a bunch of videos earlier this week because I knew I was getting sick, but this is something I can't stop. This is something, sickness can't stop me from talking about this. What is happening? Bro, I'm getting ready for bed right now. It is 10:30. I know I'm old now, but I'm unk. Yeah, but the Knicks just traded for Cat. They got rid of Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo in a foul swoop, I might add. This is absolutely insane. By the way, slated to come out later this week, probably Saturday. I had a video where I was ranking NBA contenders. In that video, I talked about why I don't believe the Knicks are really contenders because of somebody like Julius Randle potentially getting in the way of team chemistry. And I questioned that, and I said, is DiVincenzo coming off the bench? I didn't know. Well, none of that's happening. None of that's happening. This is insane. I don't know how else to describe it other than insane. I sprinted down to my recording room in the basement. Yeah, I sprinted all the way to the basement to cover this, and I genuinely don't even know what to say right now. This trade package of DiVincenzo and Julius Randle going back to the Timberwolves is not enough. Not enough, in my opinion. Julius Randle is an all-NBA guy, has been in the past, all-star currently. Not enough for Karl Anthony Towns, in my opinion, no. Karl Anthony Towns was molding into that second option for Anthony Edwards. He showed he could play some good defense in the playoffs. Against Phoenix, he was really good defensively. My voice is starting to hurt. But Cat has shown some defensive chops. He had foul troubling issues. I know that. I get that. He wasn't perfect in the playoffs last year. He's not a perfect player by any means. But to exile him and bring in dubious handle in Dante DiVincenzo, that's it? That's the best trade package they could have got? I don't know. Maybe I'm overreacting. Let's break down the new Timberwolves now. You're talking Mike Cool, starting at the 2, Ant, 3, McDaniels, 4, Randall, 5, Rudy. Oh my God, that's disgusting. I don't know. I don't even know like what to say at some point. Julius Randle, like I said, all NBA guy. Is he better than Cat? Not to me, he's not. If you ask me who would I take right now, I'm taking Cat. And I get it, Cat's not everybody's cup of tea. His voice is a little feminine. Yeah, I agree. But like, dude, they just made the second round and had a chance to go to the conference finals with Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards as their like dynamic duo. And now it's just, they didn't get deeper. I thought if you were going to trade Towns, you'd do it for a depth move. This is not a depth move. Dante DiVincenzo is not depth. That is one player coming off the bench, and I get it. Your bench isn't spectacular. You know, we'll go look at their roster. I'll pull that up. All right, here's their depth chart. Mike Conley, Rob Dillingham, Nikhil, Ant-Man, Nikhil, Ingles, McDaniels, Towns, Naz Reid. I don't know. Dante DiVincenzo is probably your backup 3. Maybe you didn't trust Joe Ingles a ton. I get it. Joe Ingles is aging. Very old guy. But I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of uncertainty with this move, and I'm just not sure of it from the Timberwolves' point of view. This team was perfectly equipped to be a lot of teams in the playoffs. They are physical. The way that this team's built pre-Towns trade, this team is physical. They get in you, and they make you uncomfortable, and they have some offensive players. Like, their biggest issue last year was they didn't have late-game shot creation with Towns and Edwards. They didn't have enough. So my thought process was, okay, you wanted more shot creation. You brought in Rob Dillingham, who's a natural scorer. Correct. That's the correct move so far. What does Julius Randle do better than Karl Anthony Towns? What? What is one skill? Go to his left? Yeah, he's a fucking lefty. Towns is a better shooter. Defensively, I can't really say one's better than the other. They're about even. They're big 4s who aren't the quickest on the perimeter. Cat is bigger, so I don't know. I think I'd rather have Cat. Just overall, I'd rather have Cat. But I get it. You might love Dante, a high-volume three-point shooter that you don't have. So maybe that's the move, is you really, really, really like Dante DiVincenzo. You might like Julius Randle. I don't know. I see Julius Randle a lot. You know, he got thrown around in a lot of proposed trade packages, blah, blah, blah. But, man, is this move just not... What? Hold on. We're going to pull up contracts. I want to see what contracts we got for Julius Randle. I want to see what type of deal he... Oh, wait. I already know Julius Randle's deal. He's got a player option for next season. Not this upcoming one, but the season after that. So he's got one more season and then an option. What is Towns' contract like? Can I pull that up here? He got an extension in 2022. He got a 4-year extension in 2022, which the deal began this season. So he still has 4 more years on deal. So the extension began in 24-25. That's what Woj said, you know. Woj before he retired, you know, sad. But the deal starts in 24-25. That is this upcoming season. That means he has 4 more fucking years left, and you traded him for a guy who has 1+1. I'm lost, dude. What is DiVincenzo's contract? Am I missing something? He's got a couple more years. He's got 3 years on his deal. DiVincenzo does. Do they want flexibility? If they want flexibility, you're probably gonna have to let Julius Randle walk. And if you let Julius Randle walk, you just admitted you lost the trade. Why, bro? Because now you're going to have to cough up money for Julius after this year if you want him to stay long-term. Or you want to gamble with him going to free agency if he doesn't take his player option for $30 million. I don't know what's happening. They gave up a Nova guy. I didn't think they'd be giving up a Nova guy nonetheless. But, bro, I don't get this trade one bit. Now we're going to break down the Knicks side. I think big fleece is all I'm going to say about this. My voice is starting to quit really badly. Oh, my God. You got Karl Anthony Towns, so now your new lineup's looking like Brunson, what, Mikal, OG, Cat, Mitch? Or are you going to go... So this is their depth chart right now. I'm not sure if they're going to still run big ball and do Cat 4, Mitch 5. I'd assume so. Cat played the 4 mostly last season and had a good year. So you're looking at this same lineup. And the bench is now disgusting. I'm sorry. This bench is without Dante, Deuce, J Hart, Precious, Cam fucking Payne, Tyler Kolek, Keita Bates, Diop, Chumo, KK. This bench without Dante is disgusting. I'm sorry. This is a disgusting bench unit. The starting lineup for this team would be filthy. Brunson, Mikal, OG, Cat, Mitch. Off the bench, you'd have McBride, Josh Hart, Campaign, Keita Bates, Marcus Morris is on this fucking team again. When the hell did... Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, his agent's name is Mihoimanoimoy, like Doodle Bob. Yeah, this trade for the Knicks, I'd still say they won it on first day. I mean, shit might age differently. I don't know. But reading the deal, if this is all it is, Mr. Sharanya, let me see. Is there anything more to this? Let's click on his article. You know what? Nope, never mind. He's at The Athletic. I'm going to get dinged real quick. Yep. All right, bye. A first-round pick via Detroit. Was that all Minnesota wanted? Oh, my God. They're shedding payroll like they said. Oh, my God. They're doing the thing that... So, whoa. If this is a cap move, not a cat move. Yeah, cat was moved, but I mean a cap move to make more flexibility. It doesn't make any damn sense because... Let's bring in this part real quick. When A-Rod and Mark Lore, or whatever his name is, wanted to come by the Timberwolves, Glenn Taylor said no because they wanted to decrease payroll, and he wanted to keep this contender intact. Now he just made a move to decrease payroll and maybe shorten the lifespan of this core because Julius Randle's got 1+1 left. You basically gave him a 2-year deal with an option after this year. Why? I don't know. I'm just sorry, Knicks fans, for focusing on the Timberwolves side, but this is a stupid fucking trade, all right? I'm not putting a bleep over that one. That's a stupid fucking trade, all right? I'm disgusted in Minnesota. Glenn Taylor said that he wasn't going to cut payroll because he wanted to keep the core together, and then he literally goes out and makes a move to cut payroll and destroy the core. So you traded 4 men, and the Wolves got a little bit deeper, but they definitely didn't get better in the starting lineup. I don't like this deal, man. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments how you feel about it. You know, don't expect the video from me in a little bit because my voice is cooked, but this trade is just dumb. I'm sorry there's not much more in-depth to break down here, but this trade is just dumb. From one side, not both. The Knicks won. You gave up 1 pick, Dante DiVincenzo, and Julius Randle, who didn't even really want to be there, it seemed like, for Cat, an all-NBA talent, maybe the best shooting big man in NBA history, who just showed in the playoffs last year he can defend a little bit on the perimeter if he's not fouling. And on top of that, he's a late game option. Bro, what is Glenn Taylor doing? Oh man, I sprinted down here to come make this video just to rant on camera about how stupid Glenn Taylor is. But let me make sure it's Glenn Taylor real quick. Yeah, it's Glenn Taylor. All right, just had to make sure, just had to lock in. Why? And Mr. Towns didn't seem too happy by it because he tweeted ... So he knew what was happening. This Knicks team is decent, but like I said, they're 7 deep. They're 7 deep unless you want to give campaign minutes. But the issue is you can't give Deuce McBride and campaign minutes at the same time. I mean, you see the comments. We're scrolling through comments right quick. Holy fleece by the Knicks. Oh, Jimmy Butler's good luck in New York. Go fuck yourself. Welcome to New York. Yeah, dude. It, bro. That's really it. They just, bro, one pick. That Detroit pick meant so much to them. And Detroit's not even going to be the worst team in basketball this year, in my opinion. And I don't even think it's this year. What year is the pick? A first-round pick via Detroit. It doesn't say what year yet. Even if it's this year, I don't think they're heading for the worst team in basketball. But is there somebody in this draft that you're so convinced can be an all-NBA talent that you essentially gambled your future for Julius Randle? Because like I said, if things don't work out year 1 in Minnesota, I'll pull up his contract just to show you. Yep, we're going into 24-25. He's guaranteed $29 million this year, and then next year it's a player option for $31 million. If things don't go well this year, you trade him next year if he picks up his option, so maybe he picks up his option and then you trade him. God forbid he just declines his option. If he declines his option, you traded Karl Anthony Towns for Dante DiVincenzo and a pick. That is organizational failure if this shit goes wrong. What are the Minnesota Timberwolves doing? Are the Knicks better today than they were yesterday? Probably. In my opinion, yeah, probably. This is a really good team now. With they're 7 deep. However, in the playoffs, you really only need about 7, so that works. You're only 7 deep come playoff time anyways, so it's not like that really matters. I'm curious as to how... Wait a minute. Isn't this just a Karl Anthony Towns reunion with Tibbs, this time in New York? Oh, man, the last time him and Tibbs were together, Jimmy Butler made him cry. Oh, that's tough. Yeah, this is not a trade that I like. I don't like it for Minnesota. I like it for New York. The Knicks got better. The Knicks are better going into tomorrow than they were going into today. That is 100% sure. And that's nothing to go against Julius Randle to say he's not shit. He's not a bad NBA player or anything like that. But my God, why? Just why? Why are you staking your future for Julius Randle? That's it. God forbid Julius Randle leaves. Like I said, you're left with damn near nothing. Let me know. Rate this trade 1 to 10 in the comments below. 1 being, you know what? We're going to rate this trade just for Minnesota. Because for the Knicks, this is a great deal. I mean, you got an all-NBA talent, one of the best shooting bigs of all time, for a guy who probably didn't really want to be there and only one of the Villanova boys. You didn't even have to give up Hart or anything like that. So, I mean, you didn't kill yourself on depth, and you got better in your starting lineup. This is like, if I had to rate this 1 out of 10 for the Knicks, it's like an 8, bro. Cat's on a long-term deal, along with the rest of that lineup. And he's locked in. He's back with Tibbs. And I think you're just going to get a recharged Karl Anthony Towns in the Garden. That's going to be definitely interesting. For the Knicks, this is like an 8. For Minnesota, bro, I'm ranking this a fucking 4. I don't like it in any way. Julius Randle, of course, big body language guy, and it's usually negative, I'll say. Dante DiVincenzo helps them a little bit, but I don't think he's making them a championship contender. That's for damn sure. I wonder how Anthony Edwards feels about this deal. Let's see if he's tweeted anything. Crickets. 2 hours ago was the last time he tweeted, and it was a fucking Airbnb ad. Oh, man. He tweeted an Airbnb ad. He told Kat, yeah, buddy, you're going to need one of them in New York. All right, like, comment, share, sub. I'm sick. My throat hurts. I'm going to go to bed now. I'm going to go catch the game. See you guys in the next one.